Okay, thank you. I'm going to be a bit short to leave sufficient time for the results so far that we have achieved and the discussions concerning the Fire Vision 2020. Yes, in several ways, AmpliFIRE as a support section is continuing activities from a fire station, as Martin has mentioned. So let me, for those who are not very much aware of AmpliFIRE, present a short introduction of the AmpliFIRE project. Our mission is really to support the fire community and beyond, because we aim to extend that community to prepare fire for 2020. So we have a number of focus points: creating that vision 2020, creating an action plan on how to realize that vision, but also looking within the fire program and its results so far, how we can strengthen a couple of things. For example, how can we strengthen the impact of fire? How can we bridge the gaps that we see between the existing service portfolio of fire and the desired service portfolio in the near future? What we also aim to do is to bring that concept of open innovation more into the world of fire internet research and experimentation. And we are doing that by establishing linkages to other groups, to other types of stakeholders, to increase our visibility and linkages to the business community, but also related initiatives like Future Internet PPP, EIT, ICT labs, and other. So, yeah, we have some data on the right side, but I believe that we are continuing in some way from fire station, but in comparison to fire station, we are focusing more on the vision development and on the practical activities to enhance the impact of fire. Our starting point was very much a kind of vision on fire for the future, that in 2020, Internet infrastructures, services and applications form the backbone of connected regional and urban innovation ecosystems. And that is quite important as a starting point, because it shows that we also would like to reach out to other communities, like the FI, PPP, the smart cities and living labs, and so on. All these facilities and resources and capabilities and know-how will come together. And our view is that this landscape where fire has playing a role in the years behind us and will continue to play a role, will change over time in the next years. So we need to reposition fire in that landscape and bridge the gaps towards other initiatives as well to create synergies. Some thinking behind AmpliFIRE is really that we observed a number of gaps, but also opportunities. We have been looking into the service portfolio of the fire program, but also we looked into what might be desired and needed in the near and medium-term future. And then we discovered some gaps, and we thought AmpliFIRE would play a role to steer or to align the fire program to the upcoming needs and developments in the near future. And that means that we should take a second look at the demand side, for example, experimental demands, but also new types of demands that will emerge. We then should look into the capabilities and resources that fire facilities and projects are offering and see how that could be adapted to the new realities. We should look into the collaboration models within fire and its community, but also across fire and the other communities. We need to take a look, for example, at the FIPPP, the new projects emerging like sci-fi and others, and of course the fireware project, they already are thinking about that new landscape of trials, infrastructures, and we are doing it as well. So it's quite natural that we come together and see how we can bridge these gaps in order to enhance the impact and effectiveness of FIRE, but also of the other initiatives in the whole process. In the end, we should look into how we create meaningful impact for business and society. So one of the immediate tasks that we see for ourselves is to look into the business community and how we could respond to their evolving needs and include them in the community and in the service offerings, and how we can modify our service offerings in order to adapt to their demands. We have 4 key objectives. The first one is to develop a Vision 2020. I've been talking about it already. And at the same time, setting out a transition path towards this ecosystem 2020. Developing a concrete approach, action plan, and roadmap. It is not an AmpliFIRE activity. We are going to do it within the FIRE community and beyond that community, looking, as I said, to the other initiatives as well and to the business community. In order to realize that vision, we should take a look at the capabilities and resources of today, but also finding out how we could bridge these gaps. And also, in order to realize these opportunities, look into collaboration opportunities and collaboration models with a view on the longer-term sustainability of the FIRE facility and its services. And as I said, an important goal is to enhance the awareness and impact of FIRE and what it means for business and society. So here is presented in a bit more detail the structure of the project. 4 work packages. The vision part is FIRE Radar, but it has also the part on developing the plan and the implementation path. The second one is the capabilities and resources, where we look to the capabilities and gaps, but also to the evolving experimental demands. The third one is collaboration models, where we look at different levels, the micro level of inter-project and across-initiative collaboration, and also the wider aspects of collaborating with the new initiatives like FIPPP and others. And we are looking in the same process to the service offer portfolio that should adapt to these collaboration models. The fourth one is strengthening the community, increasing our impact, and monitoring this impact as well, and the activities that come from fire station, exploitation, communication, and dissemination, including the portal. Okay, yes, so as said, we continue a number of activities of fire station. At the same time, we have another ambition, very clearly. We really want to move into a new direction, into newer directions, looking into the emerging landscape and how it changes, looking for the different opportunities that are also very visible right now, working with external parties and bringing them into the community as well, and increasing our impact. We are also looking to some particular aspects, not unimportant, like sustainability, jointly with Fed for Fire, how these facilities are part of sustainable activities. Although they change over time, it is important to look at sustainability, not only from the financial, the funding point of view, but also from the point of view of the role these facilities are playing in new value networks, new value constellations. We are analyzing that, and we should come up with some new ideas, and in that process, bridging also to the business community and other communities as well. Okay, I would propose that I leave it with this and give the floor to Scott again. Thank you.